Good evening. I am a New York football Jets fan. Yes, I said it. A New York Jets fan. Now, the city has been overrun with big blue. Blue hats, blue jackets, blue jerseys in preparation for this history-making event less than 24 hours from now, the Super Bowl. Because let's face it, whoever wins that game, be it the Patriots, my favorite, or the Giants, that team will be remembered throughout history. The Patriots for being the only 19-0 team in the history of football, and the Giants for being the team that basically knocked them off and completed what is arguably one of the greatest Cinderella runs in sports history. Yes. Now, the problem here is being a Jets fan in a giant city. Okay? Giant in many ways. New York is the mecca of the mecca of a lot of things here in the United States. And since the Giants made the Super Bowl about 2 weeks ago, of course, the coverage in the newspapers, on radio, on television, in the streets, it has been nothing short of disastrous for Jet fans. Now, I know what you're thinking. I'm a New Yorker all my life. I'm a Jets fan, but I should be proud that a New York team is in the limelight, is getting so much coverage. Now, I should be proud. But the fact of the matter is, I never liked the football Giants. Never. When they made it in 2000, I was rooting for the Ravens, and the Ravens came through. I was very happy. However, here, I should be rooting against the Patriots, because the Patriots are supposed to be our hated enemies. And of course, I'm a Jet fan, so of course I should hate the Patriots. I mean, the Patriots are our enemies, even more so than, say, the Miami Dolphins. The Patriots are just the scorn of the earth here in New York. But I'm not doing that tomorrow. I'm rooting for the AFC. The Jets are in the AFC, so naturally I root for the AFC. Now, the reason why I'm not rooting for the Giants is because, well, they are always the talk of the town, regardless of what the Jets are doing. The Jets are always second fiddle in this great state. It was like the Knicks and the Nets in the mid-90s. Okay, the Nets, even though they're officially from New Jersey and the Knicks are obviously officially from New York, the Nets always got the shaft in terms of media coverage. Now, if you football fans remember, last year the Jets had another improbable run under first-year head coach Eric Mangini, or as I still call him, Mangenius. The Jets had a remarkable turn of events. Their season was marked with a 10-6 record. They got eliminated in the first round of the playoffs by the, I believe it was the Oakland Raiders. I'm a Jets fan, I should know this. I think it's the Oakland Raiders. However, what were the headlines that during that playoff run? I'll tell you what they were. They were of the Giants having a breakdown, missing the playoffs, and everything from team chemistry to locker room fights, brawls. That was the back pages of the newspapers. And what were the Jets doing but just defying expectations under a first-year head coach and making the playoffs? Okay, but who cared? No one. Almost no one. Was the Meadowlands packed to capacity for the final game of the season, which determined the Jets' fate? Hardly. It was about half full. That's depressing. Okay? That's very, very depressing. You know, I've been a Jets fan for about 15 years now. We went to the highs, the 10-6 record under Bill Parcells. We made the AFC Championship game. We should have made the Super Bowl that year. But that's another story. a 1-15 record where I was just ridiculed at school all day, every day, wearing my Boomer Esiason jersey. Yeah, that would not a good season for us Jets fans. Not a good season for Gangrene. And this season, obviously, we didn't perform up to expectations, and well, for lack of a better term, we pretty much sucked. But the fact of the matter is, these Giants, I guess, you know what? Okay, I'll say it. I'm bitter. I'm a bitter Jet fan, okay? I mean, the Giants always get in this coverage. The Jets get little to nil, okay? Not much at all. And hey, you know, I tip my cap to the Giants. They've done extraordinary things. They beat Dallas. They beat Green Bay. I don't count Tampa because, you know, a lot of people were expecting them to beat Tampa, but they beat Dallas and Green Bay on the road, so I give them credit. But these past 2 weeks have been just unbearable with this Giant coverage. Radio, papers, everywhere. It's just like, ugh. It's an overload of Giants coverage. So what I'm hoping that the Patriots mop the floor with these guys. I'm just talking about like 28-0, no, let me be generous, 28-3 at the end of the first quarter. Okay? And we put that to rest. Please. Okay? Because what else the Giants are doing is that they're running their mouths a lot. Okay? It's like they haven't been here. Well, a lot of them haven't been here before. But the fact of the matter is, you got to be more calm. You have to be more careful with your words, your wording. And a lot of these players have been talking about how they're going to shut down Brady, they're going to get in his head. Guys, don't you know? You're just playing right into the Pats trap. Okay? Brady's going to be sitting in their pocket, you know, cool to the other side of the pillow, and just throw it all over the place, to Moss, to Welker, to Brady, to Samuel, Stallworth. They have so many weapons, and you guys think you're going to contain all of them? Hardly. So shut it. Okay? Shut your mouths. Now, obviously, this time tomorrow, if the Giants do win, well, I won't take down this video, but I'll probably make another one eating a nice big plate of crow. But I hardly think that will happen because the Patriots are perfect so far. And I highly doubt that the most articulate and the most controversial man in the game, Bill Belichick, will let this opportunity slip away. Okay? This guy goes over clock. The guy goes over video and plays with a fine-tooth comb. Okay? He's going to be analyzing from top to bottom, especially since the Giants got to give the Pats a run for their money in the finale. Okay? So he's not going to let this slide easily. He's going to be looking over this very, very closely. So Giants and Giant fans, don't get your hopes up. Don't think that, oh, okay, you beat the Packers and Dallas. Well, the Packers and Dallas are not New England. They are not the New England Patriots. Okay, these guys overcome adversity time and time again, and they will do it again this Sunday. I hope. Yeah. For my sake, and for all Jets fans' sake. Well, the Jets fans that are as bitter as me, I say Patriots by 10. Yes, I'm going with my own worst enemy, New England. Pats, get it done.
Flawless victory.